what happened? Where were you when you heard about the attack on Saif and the whole jamboree that has gone around it?
Ji.
Has that made you a little scared? Because I know of many actors who've said that, oh my God, we never thought. Like, okay, there have been attacks before. Rakesh Roshan was attacked, and many others have been attacked physically.
Right.
But this was a burglary gone wrong. Everything went wrong.
Right.
From the point of entrance of the burglar, or whatever you want to call it, a dacoit, or you can term him whatever, to the point of Saif going to the hospital and the surgery and the post, the whole police saying this happened, that happened. How did you, what were you doing, and how has it impacted on you guys?
Honestly, the first thing was, is he okay? And none of the chatter made any sense. And once we knew that he was okay and he was out of danger, none of the chatter made any sense again, because that's the only thing that mattered. And I think the whole commentary that went on it, Saif has just done an interview very
I read
recently.
that. Bombay Times, yeah.
I think he's put it in the best way. I don't even want to add words to it, because I think everything has been accounted for and answered when it comes to that. As family, I woke up to a call at like about 6, and there was no information. He said that there's been this incident and he's in the hospital and he's going to undergo surgery and he's been stabbed, and that was that. And it's very weird how fear works.
So how was it
in
with
different
you?
ways. I had to break this to her. We were getting our daughter ready to go to school, and you just had this information and nothing else. So to kind of how to put this across, am I supposed to send my daughter to school right now or not? All of those things were kind of playing on my mind. So we did send her to school, and then I said we need to go there, and that's when slowly we started to find out that what had
Processing
kind
it,
of transpired. And like I said, after that, the number one prayer that everybody had was like, we hope he's going to be fine. And once that was done, then that's where we were satisfied with it. And as far as, I mean, unfortunately, I was in the similar situation about 12 years ago when there was a break-in in Soha's house, and I was there. And again, there was a burglary. I happened to wake up in time and fight the guy and catch him and take him to the police station. I just feel it's not like that the city is unsafe. I mean, these are those one or two incidences that will happen. We'll have to be careful. You can't say that, the city is safe, so I can lay down in the street with jewelry and nothing's going to happen. So we have to protect ourselves and our family to the best of the ways that we can. Other than that, these are one of those freak incidences that keep happening. Yeah. But if am I going to say that, I feel unsafe in the city? No, I don't. I think that Bombay still continues to be a very safe city to be lived in. These freak incidences happen everywhere. We just have, even this, eventually what you realize is that this guy didn't know whose house he was entering. He had kind of walked the floors, found one window open and gotten into that. And so it is a burglary that went wrong, and I don't know what led to him to kind of attack in the brutal manner that he did. But
because there was a lot of commentary even by the cops who said that why were they so naive to think that they're safe? I mean, there's so many wealthy people living in that building, and the safety aspect was not looked at. Look, some of us who live in Delhi or maybe even in Kashmir, the concept of personal safety is always playing in your mind, right? Bombay, you think everything is safe anyway, right? Is that how even you guys thought of it, that we are loved so much we won't be attacked?
I can't speak for everybody. I can say what I feel, and I always feel that you need to take all the necessary precautions no matter where you are. So those need to be taken. Now beyond that, sometimes things will happen. It's like you get into a road accident, not necessarily was it always your fault. Sometimes it just happens. Like, these are freak incidences. So this has happened. But if you're not wearing a helmet and sitting on that bike, then you're partly to be blamed as well. So you need to take all the necessary precautions that you can, and then hope nothing happens. So yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I think they've also everybody's learned from this. I know that it's become a chatter in all societies around the buildings. Everybody's relooking at their security systems. Unfortunately, we sometimes wait for something like this to happen to kind of set an example. I just feel like we're lucky that it's not been, I mean, everybody's safe.
Do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.